Good morning. It's currently 7 a.m. I've been up since 5 a.m. Did my morning cardio. I'm currently on my morning walk in shorts. Why, you may ask? Well, that's just because I did my morning cardio. So, we're rocking with it. A little insight to what I do. So every morning I do the 30 minutes of steady state cardio, which I went over in my workout split video. But what I also do is a 10-minute walk around my block. And while I do it, I do the Gary Brecka / Wim Hof breathing techniques. So if you don't know who either of those people are, they'll be able to explain it better than I can. But basically, just the whole time, I'm just deep breath in, holding it, deep breath out. And I do that for probably the whole walk. Probably is about 20 to 30 of those. And yeah, I feel great. I feel opened up. I would say I am getting my circadian rhythm aligned, but there's no sun, so maybe that's happening, maybe it's not. Again, I don't know. My hand's getting cold again, so I'll end the video. Alright, welcome back to the Zach Horges YouTube channel. Dun-dun-dun. I should have like a show name. Like the Zach Horges podcast, or I don't know. I'll think on it. But today's topic of discussion is quitting social media for a whole year, and technically counting. December 31st, 2022, I quit social media cold turkey and deleted every single one of my accounts. All of my accounts I had gathered throughout the years of me being in junior high or in high school, all done. Gone from existence. That included my Snapchat, my Facebook, my Instagram, my second Instagram, my third Instagram, my TikTok, and my Twitter. All of them gone. Poof. And it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my entire life. I felt like I was trapped in the endless cycle of just scrolling and consuming mindless content over and over again. And I just didn't care. I didn't care what any of these people I was following from high school or college or any of where I connected with them. I didn't care what anyone was eating for lunch, or I didn't care what random things people had to share. It was just mindless to me. And I decided to quit cold turkey, and I deleted all those accounts, and I haven't looked back since. Until technically I am looking back right now, just because I have this YouTube channel and I'm debating on doing it just for content creation. But keep in mind, back when I did have social media, I posted probably like once every couple months, and it wasn't like I was a content creator. I was just like one of those, I was a Instagram updater, the day-to-day social media stuff. Nothing like content creation. That's the only reason I would go back now, would be for content creation. Still debating on it. But yeah, so I quit all of those all the way down to, I kept LinkedIn because it was in the beginning of my career path, and I actually quite enjoy LinkedIn now. In the beginning, I was skeptical, but I needed to keep it for job's sake. And then YouTube. Obviously, I still had YouTube. I still like consuming content, more like podcasts or educational things. I think YouTube's a great platform, hence why I am posting on it now. So yeah, what was it like? Honestly, everyone always says you're addicted to social media, and you're like, no, I can't be. There's no way I'm addicted to social media. Try quitting. Legitimately try quitting. I would find myself subconsciously going to my Robinhood and just swiping through my stocks or going through my LinkedIn, which I never used to scroll. And all I would see in LinkedIn would be job promotions or job or like job updates and stuff like that. My settings menu, my notes app, random things just to stimulate my brain and try and get some dopamine. I like full dopamine detox myself that month, that first month, that January of 2023. And that really opened my eyes to like, wow, I really was addicted to social media, addicted to my, I don't know if it was social media, dopamine, my phone in general. And I don't want to say I'm like not the norm, but like I wasn't even close to what I would even consider being addicted to something like that. And it was. So I encourage any of you, even if you want to keep your accounts and you don't have that cutthroat mentality like I did when I went and deleted them all, take a month off of all of them all and see how you feel and see if you have the same effects as I did. What I've learned, what I haven't learned, I feel so much better. I do so many more things throughout my day. It's insane. I have so much free time to the point where there's times where I couldn't even fill it before this YouTube channel, actually. Takeaways, best decision I ever made in my life. I highly encourage anyone else to make this decision and leap as well. Also, as far as looking back on all the social medias, because I've tried them all. Facebook, I don't even know why I ever had a Facebook. I will never be going back to Facebook. I would open Facebook to check notifications of things I didn't care. Facebook, I don't know why people still check their their Facebook or whatever. Snapchat, never going back to Snapchat. It's honestly, I would say, a hub for just like things that you don't care about, that I won't care about. The whole streaks concept, stupid. The whole stuff going away, ruining relationships and like cheating wise. Just all aspects of Snapchat. Just not my thing. I will not be going back to Snapchat. Only two I'm considering, because I already still have my LinkedIn and YouTube. Only two I'd be considering would be TikTok for reach and engagement. And then Instagram. I don't know. It's a unique digital footprint, which I think can be appreciated. But the whole stories and looking through people's posts that were basically, by the time I left, end of 2022, was all advertisements. Won't be going back to that kind of stage of it. So yeah, we'll see. Those are all things in the work, but it is January 11th, and I quit January 31st, 2022. So I am 1 year and 11 days completely clean of social media. I hope this gives you some insight to why. So the questions I kind of wanted to answer were why I quit, what I quit, and what I would never go back to, what I would go back to. Also, if you guys want some tips, I don't want to make this video too long, but tips I did, you just got to go full-fledged. Say 3 to 4 months of me going back and forth with the idea of I need to just full cold turkey delete them. And that's what I did. And I never looked back. I think that's the best way to do it. You will feel like an addict. You will literally have withdrawals from it. Even from the lightest of use. I wouldn't even consider myself like a heavy user. My screen time was probably like 2 hours a day. Could have been more, could have been less. It will be hard at first, but eventually it's honestly so freeing to not care what anyone else is doing, not be mindlessly scrolling, getting everything you want to get done throughout your day. And it was actually really good relationship-wise when I would go and see friends next. They would be like, oh, did you see so-and-so did this and so-and-so did, and I actually had a conversation versus we all see the same thing and it's just like, oh yeah, we saw this, oh yeah, we saw this. It's kind of a running joke now with my friends. When they see me, they kind of update me on what people are doing in their lives and stuff like that, because it's quite funny how many things you miss when you step away from it, but then take a even further step back, how many things you miss that you would have consumed that would have taken up so much time and it meant nothing. It was just a mind suck out of you. So pros definitely outweigh the cons. And I encourage everyone to have a digital footprint, as in creating content. That's why I encourage almost every video. I say, go, start, create, do your own YouTube video. So from a digital footprint and creating standpoint, all for it. I'm speaking to the people that are mindlessly scrolling, are just constantly, it's like a time suck to them. They could be doing so many other things and they're just not. highly encourage you to take a step back. I would personally quit. To each their own. So I'm just going to send this video out into the abyss of the internet. It's always fun to think of it that way. Like, anytime I go to edit a video, I'm like, wow, this is nice. I'm just going to let this go to the abyss of the internet, and we'll see what happens with it. So on that note, I'm about to go edit this, send it to the abyss. I'm probably going to record another video after this. So if you see me in the same hoodie next video, it's because I did it right after. So have a good one, you guys. That's all I got for you guys this episode of the Zach Horges Sit Down Talk YouTuber Podcast. I got to think of a better name. But, all right, peace.